Hello, welcome back to my channel, Charishma Chandu. Previously, I went over the digestive system in general, what it is and how it works. If you haven't watched it already, please go to my channel and watch it. In this video, I'm going to go over the oral cavity, pharynx, and accessory organs such as salivary glands, uvula, tongue, and the teeth, and how they are related to the digestive system. First is the oral cavity. What is the oral cavity and what does it contain? The oral cavity is the first part of the digestive tract and it contains the mouth along with the other organs in the mouth. The food is partly broken down by the process of chewing and by the chemical action of salivary enzymes. How is the oral cavity related to the digestive system? The oral cavity, also known as the mouth, is the first part of the digestive tract. It is adapted to receive food by ingestion, break it into small particles by mastication, and mix it with saliva. The lips, cheeks, and palate form the boundaries. What are other functions of the oral cavity? The mechanical digestion begins when the teeth break down ingested food in the mouth. The saliva moistens food and begins the process of chemical digestion. The tongue creates a bolus so it can be traveled down to the pharynx and to the esophagus. This picture here is the anatomy of the oral cavity. The parts are nasal cavity, soft palate, hard palate, oral vestibule, lips, teeth, tongue, uvula, oral cavity proper, and the oropharynx. The pharynx. What is the pharynx and what does it contain? The pharynx, commonly called the throat, is a passageway that extends from the base of the skull to the level of the sixth cervical vertebra. It serves both the respiratory and the digestive systems by receiving air from the nasal cavity and food and water from the oral cavity. How is the pharynx related to the digestive system? The pharynx is part of the digestive tract that gets the food from the mouth. Branching off the pharynx is the esophagus, which carries food to your stomach, and your trachea or windpipe, which carries air to your lungs. What are other functions of the pharynx? One function of the pharynx within the digestive system is its muscular walls that function in the process of swallowing. This picture here is the anatomy of the pharynx. This is the entrance to the eustachian tube, nasal cavity, soft palate, hard palate, oral cavity, tongue, epiglottis, larynx, trachea, esophagus, laryngopharynx, oropharynx, nasopharynx, and the paranasal sinuses. Salivary glands. What are salivary glands and what do they contain? Saliva is produced in and secreted from the salivary glands. The basic secretory units of salivary glands are clusters of cells called an acini. These cells secrete a fluid that contains water, electrolytes, mucus, and enzymes, all of which flow out of the acinus to the collecting ducts. How are salivary glands related to the digestive system? The salivary glands produce the saliva, which keeps the mouth and other parts of the digestive system moist. It also helps break down carbohydrates and lubricates the passages of food down from the oropharynx to the esophagus and then to the stomach. This here is the anatomy of the salivary glands. The tongue, sublingual gland, submandibular gland, parotid gland, and these are the lymph nodes. The uvula. What is the uvula and what does it contain? The uvula is the teardrop-shaped piece of the soft tissue that hangs down from the back of your throat. It's made from connective tissue, saliva-producing glands, and some muscle tissue. When you eat, your soft palate and the uvula prevent foods and liquids from going up your nose. How is the uvula related to the digestive system? The back portion of the roof of the mouth, the soft palate lifts to prevent food and fluids from going up the nose. The uvula, a small flap attached to the soft palate, helps prevent fluids from passing upward into the nasal cavity. This here is the uvula, the soft palate, the tonsils, and the tongue. The tongue and teeth. What are tongue and teeth, and what do they contain? The tongue strikes the teeth or the roof of the mouth as some sounds are made. When we eat, our teeth tear, cut, and grind food in preparation for swallowing. The tongue helps push down to the teeth and allows us to taste the food we eat. How are tongue and teeth related to the digestive system? Inside the mouth are many accessory organs that aid in the digestion of food. The tongue, teeth, and the salivary glands. Teeth chop into small pieces which are moistened by saliva before the tongue and the other muscles push the food down into the pharynx. As you know, this is the teeth and the tongue. This is it for part 2 of the digestive system. To learn more, please watch other videos in my channel that are about the digestive system and other things as well. And my channel name is Charishma Chandu. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more.